Yo, what's going on, guys? Chris Bonner here, Power Training TV. Today's power video is going to be a little bit more integrated. I've been talking about, I share with you guys a couple exercises with the kettlebell. Today I want to show one with you that I was using with the lower body, that I was using with some of my athletes as far as a seated box jump. So any situation that you have where you're training box jumps, anything, when I get closer to the season or when I'm transferring them onto the field, a lot of the movements that I use, I still utilize. However, what I do is I try to add a little bit of integration in it, seeing that I'm trying to transfer it over to the field. So the one that we were actually doing yesterday is we did a seated box jump where they're basically starting from a static position, producing force, and jumping up onto the box. From there, I went ahead and put foam on their feet. The foam allows them, they have to produce more force by pushing into that a lot harder. The next step I took was I integrated it with their torso and their upper body. So what I did was, you can either take a medicine ball or you can take, right here I have a 10-pound plate. All I essentially want you to do is we're adding power with the lower body coupled with force or rotation, the rotational muscles, if you will. So essentially all it is what I'm looking for is for them to sit. This is a little bit lower box. The lower you go, the harder it becomes, just to give you guys a heads up. At least for me it isn't, because I don't jump with a deep knee bend. However, essentially all I want them to do is, as they start to produce power, they're going to simultaneously rotate the weight up. So it may not seem like they're doing a lot with that, but if you think about it, I mean, if we want to break this down to movements, if they're jumping and throwing, if they're doing a crow's hop in baseball, if you're rebounding, trying to grab something, basketball, if you're a wide receiver and you jump and then you have to rotate, these are all essentially things that are going to mimic some things that you do on the field or in competition. So just to give you guys a heads up or a demonstration, it's just going to look like this. So essentially all I'm doing is driving up and then rotating at the same time with the weight. A lot of muscles, a lot of movements involved. Try it in your training, check it out. Put this in your last phase when you're peaking for your season. Chris Bonner, Power Training TV.